不知道石大将的善后工作进行得怎么样了。我们去绝路阴阳寮看看吧。
Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy Games. We are back in Genshin Impact, and oops. This wheel is still pretty buggy sometimes for me. Anyways, and the last part of this event has been made available, I think. I'm hoping this is the last part of the event. Yeah, the last two sections here, and apparently there's still a story step. I was thinking like the story step for like the third part here has already wrapped up pretty good, but apparently there's a little bit more, so hopefully there's stuff. And yeah, we'll see what's going on. I think in the past I like teleported here and walked there, but I think you can like directly use this as a teleport. I didn't even know that. That's so inconsistent though. Like those kind of icons, like I can directly teleport to these event icons, but you'd think you'd be able to directly like teleport to here. Wait, can you? You can. What? No, wait. It just uses this teleport point. Can you do the same with this blacksmith? No, you can't. Yeah, it's weird. Can you do it with this thing? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think with some consistency you'd be able to expect the same behavior out of similar looking things. Anyway, yeah, I have the Shiki Taishou or Kosho here hanging about. And yeah, we're gonna go talk to Shiki Taishou, see what he has for us for today.
旅行者，你们来了。
I still have the game set to Mandarin or Chinese, and I'm thinking of switching him back to Japanese after I finish this event, after I record myself. Finish this event. Actually, I might actually switch to English just to see how things are there too. Maybe I don't have to like strain my brain and try and understand what's being spoken as much if I have it in English instead. I can kind of be more relaxed and leave the horsepower there to maybe think of funnier jokes or something. I don't know. All right, let's do this.
我向天岭奉行说明了情况，出示了当年的公文，他们总算相信了我和绝路阴阳寮是清白的。
太好了，这样一来，石大将就能专注于自己的使命了。
没错，现在绝路阴阳寮被我复原成了最初的模样，修炼武艺的纯粹秘境。这座秘境运转一段时间后，可能再次耗尽伏法之力，到时我会将它封闭，让它慢慢积攒力量。机会难得，想来挑战一下吗？
Oh, okay, so he just opens it up for some practice, I guess. Actually turns it into a hyperbolic time chamber, whereas before we were dealing with a problem that came out of this domain. Cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
我也很想见识一下。
All right. That was easy. That was the end of the story right there. Yeah, there's nothing else, and I guess it just opens up.
修极致武艺的人都能在这座绝路阴阳寮中得到最有效的锤炼。
It just opens up this domain for you to freely do whatever you want.
当然，要是急于挑战强敌，反而有可能遭遇挫折，还请量力而行，不必勉强自己。
Oh, I accidentally talked to him. But I guess that was good anyways, otherwise I would have missed it. I missed those dialogue. Oh, these ones require level 90. Uh-oh. I might have to not put Lumine on the team for this. Because it might actually be challenging enough that I need like a proper team. Alright, let's do this one. I'll have Fischl, Sucrose, Zhengli, and let's do Kokomi for healer instead of Jean, since I have Sucrose on the team. The reason why I'm choosing Kokomi as instead of Jean as well as another reason is that Kokomi's elemental skill spawns like that jellyfish, and it combos really well with Fischl and like Fischl's Oz, so you can get a lot of elemental reactions that way. And then if they're both Oz and the jellyfishes on the field, it further combos with Sucrose since she can swirl everything. So yeah, we'll see how that works. I guess Jean can be support. Xing Yan. Eula and Clay? Sure. Men's trial.
这个房间中还留有一些符法之力，它们似乎记录着来自过去的声音。
Okay.
还原一下吧。
不愧是前辈，居然能把传统武道的训练方法跟阴阳术结合起来。
What?
这样一来，每次训练都有了实战的功效，我们的武艺一定能突飞猛进。
得了得了，我可没做什么，这都是为神大人的巧思，你们可不能辜负为神大人的期待。
What? Disembodied voices? Me no like. Do I want to gamble right away? Yeah, sure, I'll gamble right away. Every time you use a curative emplacement to heal all party members have their damage increased by 12%. When your active character is within the AoE of a lightning barrier? Lightning barrier? What? Their cooldowns will be decreased by 0.5 seconds whenever they generate energy. These all sound kind of bad. Like, I don't really use curative emplacements all that often. Or do you use it and you permanently get that damage increase? I will redraw. Not enough Shiki Fudas. Let's not do anything. Yes, I won't draw anything. Alright, what do we have here?
帮帮忙！超扩散态，
天动万象，安如磐。
Oh, look at all those numbers. Very nice.
确认安全距离，吸附力测试。
天理长驱，
Oh, that's very satisfying.
固若金。
别担心，黑之翼平断昼夜。就是超级风魔块。
Yeah, suck them all together.
单元，嘿，吸附力测试。好，好，嘿，
天动万象，安如磐石。
休养生息。
一如小姐所愿。
呼救型小伙伴。嘿，嘿，嘿，嘿呀，好，嘿，嘿。
Sucrose has a really good Chinese voice.
630，现身吧，奥兹。
此乃天道。
又来。
Ooh, Oz. Oz sounds pretty cool too. This one. Since I'll be using elemental skills like crazy between all these characters. Oh, the jumping is so like janky, especially when there's no climbing on these. Come on. There we go. They should have at least added like the ability to grab on the edge of those boxes to climb. Yeah, they should have just made it so that you can climb these boxes, I feel like. Ooh, what do we have here now? Let's fight. Dire, please.
以断罪之不祥之风，拟造。
Wait, where'd they go? Oh, why are they all on that side now? Oh, they're fighting this thing. Lame. All my AoEs on the other side.
吸附力测试，确认安全距离。
I can move Oz, I guess.
固若金。
好，嘿，呀，
天理长驱。
回应我吧。 吸附力测试。入308式风单元。754式超级风。
震天撼地，哼！
现身吧！吸附力测试。呀，哈，嗨，嘿，别担心，翻涌吧。呀，哈，哈，呀，呀，哈。
Oh boy. I think there's too many, like, enemies in this game that,
万象
can teleport too easily. And there isn't any way for you to, like, it'll telegraph that it's about to teleport or something, and then you can maybe interrupt them to try to keep them in your AoEs. There isn't that kind of a interaction in the battle mechanics. They just teleport out of your fields, and there's nothing you can do about it, so it feels very punishing.
休养生息。
But when they do, like, decide to just stay in your fields like this, it does feel pretty satisfying.
嘿，哈，
Alright, let's see what we get now. It's increased. Normal, charge, and plunging. Yeah, this one. Then go back down. Or I can go up. They're both curatives. If I took that, like, 5-star, the super rare thing earlier, I would have procced both of those and got that, whatever, 12% times 2 damage bonus. I want to explore it because I'm like afraid that there'll be a chest there that oh, see?
确认。
I knew it. Good thing I had the wits about me to do it, or else I would have missed it. I guess it doesn't really give you anything good. It doesn't give you primo gems, so. But for me, I guess those whatever those things are called. The weapon enhancements and the character experience things, they're pretty important. They add up. Well, I guess we double back this way, right? Yeah, let's go north to Abbey. Sucrose is really fun. I really like Sucrose character kit. She just like crowd controls everything and swirls everything if you build her with elemental mastery. I think for her, I'm still kind of trying to figure out what's better for her. Oh, I can't really view it, but I have elemental mastery as much as possible. So the clock, the water bottle, and the hat is elemental mastery for her. But I think the cup, I guess, not the water bottle. It could maybe be anemo damage, but I don't think anemo damage affects swirls. And if you're relying on swirls to do most of your damage, maybe it's better for her to have elemental mastery. And I used to have her with the Viridis and Verner set, but I realized that that also gives you anemo damage bonus, which if you're gonna just pop off her elemental skills and elemental burst and switch out. Actually, no, you have to switch to her in order, like, stay on her for the elemental mastery to proc properly. Maybe that's why my elemental skill or like reaction damage was so low in those previous fights. It's because I switched out to like Fischl or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens if I stay as her. How big the numbers are. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like right now I guess I'm trying out more elemental mastery and not focus at all on the anemo damage bonus, just to see how the damage looks. But yeah, before I had her with anemo damage, and it didn't feel like it contributed much to her attacks, or at least it feels like it could be better. And that's why I switched it to elemental mastery to see if it is better, and I'm just like trying it out, I guess. Alright, so now I gotta stay on her for the Elemental Mastery.
西弗里测试，
此乃天道，
It's only these 3 bros,
俱
right?
并蓄。
以断罪之
So yeah, I gotta stay on her.
风单元，无相之风，拟造。西弗里测试，
It's decent. 3 grand in swirl damage.
6308
I feel like I've seen it,
动万象，
seen those values bigger on other people's demonstrations though.
好呀，
Oh, good thing I have a water person to deal with this bad boy.
嘿，哈呀呀，现身吧，
No, what?
深海的加护。呀呀呀呀！
Oh, jeez. She ate like all 3 of the snipers like attacks.
别担心，就是超级风魔块。呀，嘿，嘿，好，呀，嘿，嘿，嘿，确认安全距离。哈，好，呀，呀，嘿，呀，哈，呀，嘿，嘿，好，嘿。
天理长驱。
Excellent. That was pretty comfortable. Sprinting costs reduce. Cryo damage or pyro damage. I don't have pyro on my team and I don't have cryo on my team, so I guess sprinting.
这个房间中还留有一些符法之力，它们似乎记录着来自过去的声音。我来还原一下吧。
为神情之界未免太杞人忧天了，只是为了抵御那些他想象出来的危险状况，就让大家往死里训练。依我看，他才是大家的麻烦呢。
我倒是无所谓，毕竟他出手阔绰。你忘了，他开给我们的星俸可是其他地方的6倍。
也罢，等到忍无可忍我就退出。要不是为了钱，谁会留在这儿啊？
I don't get what context those people are speaking from. Are they in with us, training with us right now, and they're just like talking about how they feel about what's going on? And Shiki Taishou is just telling us, oh, there's still a remnant of stuff happening here, something like that. There's still remnant evil energy or something. Ah! Any hidden chests? No, darn. Oh, give me that chest. Yes, 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 yes. Ow. Ow. I guess I should just walk around with this shield. Let's do it. Fire, please. I like punishment.
以断罪之名。呀呀，嘿，
No, don't kill the buddy.
弗里测试。
一如小姐所愿。
超扩散态，帮帮忙。嘿，好，
Yeah, yeah, get them. Look at all those numbers. It's so beautiful.
呀，嘿呀，西弗里测试。
天动万象，安如磐。
呀，无相之风，你造，现身吧，老子。好，63。
Numbers, I love it.
嘿，好，
Yes, please.
嘿，呀，
There is one thing that I recently found out about like elemental reactions when looking. I was building Sucrose to be a better elemental mastery like reaction character, and I've learned like this notion of I guess what the community has coined elemental gauge, and it is the idea that like when you apply, let's say the icon on top of this thing right now is not like a buff dude, and it's like an electro icon that I've applied. I've shot it with something that applies electro, and there's an electro aspect to it, or electro debuff, I guess is something that you can call it. That is like the elemental gauge. You can kind of think of it as there's like maybe a buff, and whenever you do a elemental reaction, like it takes off stacks. Like, let me try that again. You apply like an electro, maybe like you can think of it as it applied like 10 stacks of electro reaction abilities. And if you use swirl, it'll take up 2 of the stacks. If you do a hydro reaction with it, it will, or like electro charge, it'll take 3 stacks of it. And like you can kind of like figure out how much electro reactions or like reactions in general you can do depending on like how much stacks. But this aspect of the game is not like well communicated to the player. Like some abilities put more stacks on your target than others, and each reaction uses up different stacks depending on the element you're using too. And yeah, like so a lot of those like min-maxers and stuff, and those people who are into that side of the game, they've like calculated like exactly like the rotation you need and the most efficient like ways to like use up those elemental reaction stacks and everything. And yeah, it was pretty interesting. I learned like, I guess a really tip of the iceberg level of information, of understanding of it. And like already like getting a bit more enjoyment out of the game, knowing that once I apply officials electro on them, I can actually do a few swirls before that that reaction needs to be renewed, or I need to renew officials electro on it or whatever. That's just an example. I don't really think that's how it might actually work, but yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I kind of flubbed it a little bit and didn't explain it very well. That's okay, I guess. People don't come to my channel to or the strats anyways. I guess people don't come to my channel in general. I get like maybe 2 views if I'm lucky per video.
以断罪之名，
天理长驱，
西弗里测试6308射锋单元，嗨嗨，就是超级风魔块，西弗里测试，嘿嘿呀，
Very comfortable. Sucrose, thank you.
嘿哈哈呀，
此乃天道。
You pretty much, or at least my strategy for Sucrose right now is to like spam her normal attacks in between each elemental, because I do have the constellation for her, where the more attacks you do, the more it reduces the cooldown on your elemental skills.
呀，嘿，沧海之鱼，帮帮忙！
I gotta heal up Sucrose. I guess I can just have her stand in here too. And I can probably give her a shield. It'll probably help. I'm very comfortable. We need more story with Sucrose in it, as the main character, not like a side character to Albedo stories. Physical damage. I'm not really using physical damage at the moment. Very destructible object. Energy recharge gets increased. See, like the way I paraphrase this is a lot shorter than reading this, so I feel like there could be some work that could be done when it comes to like the localizations. Like it's like, oh, for each explosive barrels, or for each destroyable object, explosive barrels not included, you gain whatever blah 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 blah. It's like, I guess in order for it to be not in order to avoid being ambiguous, you need to kind of be pretty precise with the words you use. Like stacks up to 10 times, I guess it can be reduced to like stacks equals 10 or something like that, or stacks is like max 10. Maybe that would like reduce the amount of reading you need, but then convey the same I don't know, the same like concept or the same idea. Lower than 50. I guess this one is the best one of all of them. Oh yeah. Is there more story? I like how Oz just explodes when he leaves the field. I get behind. Nope. Bloop, 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 bloop. Pew.
这个房间中还留有一些符法之力，
That's what you said last time.
来自过去的声音，我来还原一下吧。
那群走火入魔的剑道家还在闹事，我早就说过，他们心高气傲，不可能和古板的武士密切合作。不过，能说动那群剑道家，为神情之界的本事还真不得了。
我不关心这种琐事，我更在意利用团队的弱点抬高自己的身价。如果我们抓住这个机会劝走那群剑客，为神情之界要用多高的佣金来挽留我们呢？我迫不及待了。
But there was a cut there. I went to get coffee. Actually, I've put a pot of coffee on, and I realized like since they were talking anyways, and I can't do anything, I went to pour myself a cup of coffee. I love coffee. Hey boys, do you like birds?
吸附力测试。
It sucks that you don't really know who you can CC and who you might not be able to CC. Which is, I don't know.
天理长驱，
I feel like
聚收并蓄。
when it comes to interruptions and that kind of like gameplay mechanics, it should be really well telegraphed if you want the game to be like fun. But like when that guy was charging up his like dash, that would be like the perfect time to like interrupt him to kind of like stop him from doing what he's trying to do, and then you gain like a good like I don't know reward, or you feel like you accomplished something by interrupting him. But no, that's an uninterruptible animation, which kind of I feel like goes counter to actual gameplay. All party members deal 8% bonus normal attack damage. If this gets stacked with Oz, then it'll make like Fischl's abilities like super strong, because Oz's attacks right now I have the constellation where every time anyone on the field attacks, Oz also does an attack alongside his like regular intervals of attack. So that's why he like shoots a lot of little bolts out. You can kind of see him shooting like bolts out constantly, and that bolt scales off of Fischl's attack. I think like the final value of the attack, not just like base attack. So yeah, if I choose this, it would make Oz a lot stronger. They gave me a lot of these gambling things. For every disruptible object increases damage. I like that. Geo damage kind of works, but this works for everyone in the party. So, when elemental skill hits opponent, it will generate additional. This will make Sucrose's ult come back really fast. So, I want big numbers. Oh, no curse there. That's good. Pew, pew. I want to start destroying these things to charge up that thing I just chose. Do these screens, like these screens, count as destructible objects for that? Oh, I don't want to do that. This one. So this stacks 8. And I go break a screen and go back. Oh, it does count. Nice. I like it. Hey boys, you guys want to come to this thing, right? Right?
以断罪之，确认安全距离。
Oh,
确认安全距离。好，呀，
now suck them all here
天动
and blow them all up.
聚收
Is there a target amount on Zhang Li's what do you call it? His big rock ult?
天理
Or does it just hit everyone inside its field?
奥兹。好，嘿， 式风单元，超扩增态。帮帮忙！好，好，嗨，嘿，好呀，吸附力测试，嘿。
此乃天道。
Very nice. They kind of barely scratched this thing because Sucrose's ult just kept like pushing them around and sucking them all over the place. Cool, cool. Ooh, what's Aegis emplacements? I don't know what that means. When a character's elemental skill hits an opponent, it will generate an additional 1 element. Hey, I got this one back. When an active character triggers an overload, which no, I don't have that. I don't have a pyro character on my team. So yeah, let's do this one. Ooh, am I going to have to come back this way? Whoa, the room layout on this is weird. If I go up and then down, it'll be like a weird snake to go back up. So I'll go this way and then go up and then go right and go back down to fight that one. And then I'll go to the boss, I guess. Wait, am I facing the right way? Yes, this is the way. This is the way. I show you the way. Do you know the way? The Ugandan knuckle memes. Like the whole like, do you know the way thing? As I guess a Chinese speaking person, it has like an extra layer to the comedy because like Da Wei is like a pretty common name, like a way to like call someone named Wei, or I guess like it's kind of like similar to calling a person named Robert Bob or William Bill or something like that. Like Da Wei is like a shortened form for like a Chinese name. So it's like, do you know Da Wei? It's like, do you know this person named Da Wei? Which is an extra layer of comedy. Which I don't know if that came through for the actual original Ugandan Knuckles meme. Why am I talking about memes?
一如小姐所愿。
我们走吧，确认安全距离，就是超级锋芒。嘿。
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Get out of there. I don't know why it was so janky for me to switch characters there. That's not a good idea, but I need to heal up Sucrose.
天理长。
Woo!
吸附力测试。
Look at all those numbers pop up.
6308式风单元，好，超扩增态，休养生息。
Sucrose almost died there because I wasn't paying attention. I guess those Abyss Mages do have quite a bit of damage if you're not paying attention. Charged attack stamina decrease. I think this one's probably the best one. Attack speed increase. But you need people in the aura. I'll go with this one. I was thinking like maybe because Sucrose's ult and Sucrose's elemental skill like CCs people so much that I will always have people in the aura, but then I don't know, sometimes being in the middle of like a bunch of enemies is not a good idea. That's interesting, like they didn't put it like horizontal where you need to step on it in order to get past. You can just kind of walk around it. It'll be like trickier if they like put this screen like kind of on around here, so you're just like, oh, just walk through it or something, or walk around it and then you walk into like that cursed field over there. But apparently they just like randomly put things everywhere with not a lot of it's almost as if this is like randomly generated. Like one of those procedurally generated dungeon crawlers. A Nemo damage bonus, eh? But then as I said in the beginning of this video, I don't think Sucrose her swirl damage scales all of Onmyou damage, so this might be a trap. When an active character triggers a superconduct, which I can't do. When your active character is within an AoE of flame barrier, attacks will trigger an elemental blast. Okay, this works. Oh, but this is I have to use this specific thing in order for it to work. Onmyou damage. And I didn't get a curse. I kind of forgot that that was a curse too. That I could possibly pick up a curse from that. Maybe since they're all bad, I should just not chose any of them. But luckily, I didn't get cursed. Bloop. Dire, baby.
安如磐石。
以断罪。西弗里测试。哎呀，帮帮忙！
此乃天道。
Oh boy.
安如磐石。
好，确认安全距离。无相之风，你造。
日夜换线。
I feel like for Fischl's ult, just since she can take damage during her ult, she doesn't have invulnerability frames. She should like pulse out her lightning, her Oz lightning, when she's like flying around instead of only hitting one target once. If you haven't noticed, Fischl's elemental bursts will only hit each target once. So if there's like a big Meta Churl or Lola Churl or whatever, and you use the ult, you would hit him with the initial, and then it won't do anything. It'll hit with the initial, and then hit with like the initial activation of it will hit, and then Oz will do like a lightning strike, and that's it. It won't hit anymore. And you just kind of fly around until the duration of that skill ends. Every time you complete an array emplacement or ferocious emplacement challenge, all party members have their damage increased by 4%. This effect can stack 6 times. This is actually pretty good. I still think I have like a good half of this stage left. Let's take this one. I wonder what the community's sentiment is on Kokomi now. When Kokomi first came out, everyone hated her because they thought she was like lame, because she didn't heal as good as some of the other characters, or she wasn't as good as her beta self or something. I didn't participate in any of the beta, so I don't know. And by the time this video comes out, even more like I'm playing this during this event, but by the time I actually like edit and release this video, it'll probably be a couple months away from when I'm speaking right now. But for you guys watching, it will be like your current time. So I wonder what people think of Kokomi at that point. Like currently, I think Kokomi is great for healing, and don't underestimate her burst. Like her burst does quite a lot of damage, even though it doesn't crit. Oh yeah, that's the big thing too. People didn't like how she trades like 100% crit rate for a mere 25% healing bonus. But I feel like this, like just looking at that straight up sounds bad, but the scaling of how healing is calculated compared to how critical chance is calculated, I guess, is not really well communicated by the game. So this looks bad, but it could potentially be actually pretty fair trade. But I don't know. I don't know the numbers in the background, but this hasn't really affected me all that much. Even though she can't crit, whenever she uses a burst, since it scales off of her max HP, and I think it also when you're in this like mode, you're in this like stance or whatever, your normal attacks, charge attacks, and everything is like super buffed as well. I think, yeah, by this one. When donating the ceremonial garment, that's what you get when you use the elemental burst, your normal and charged attack bonus is like insane. And I don't even have her with the Heart of Depths artifact set. I have her with like the buff allies. She's more support, so I gave her this to buff the attacks of allies. Even though I also have Zhongli on this, which is, they don't stack, but at least if one of their elemental skills is on the field, I know I'll be proccing that set, I guess. But yeah, a lot of people I think would probably rather have her with the Heart of Depths, the one that gives hydro damage bonus and more normal attack bonus and charge attack bonus when for like a, I don't know, some like time duration after you use the elemental skill. I think they would give that to her, and like even without critting, she's like pulling off like pretty high numbers in my opinion, if at least compared to what I'm used to. I'm not like min-maxing these characters like crazy to get like the biggest numbers, but she does do quite a good amount of damage in her like alt form. So like you would have a DPS character normally like how I have now, like with Official and Sucrose, and whenever her ult is up, you just use her ult and be able to like dish out quite a bit of damage too. And like I said in a previous like video, right now she can't crit. If I go here, crit is negative, but you'd never know what MiHoYo will do in the future. Like not only to this character, but to like other characters. You don't know if there's going to be a moment when somebody or MiHoYo adds a character that makes it so that your next 10 attacks will be guaranteed critical hits, or if they release a weapon that like there's already a weapon that increases your crit rate every time you hit. Every time you don't get a crit, it increases your crit rate. And but unfortunately there's like a maximum of stacks, so it still doesn't work with her. Like you can't just continue to build until she does crit. But like since that already exists in the game, maybe in the future there's actually like characters whose elemental skill or elemental burst will guarantee critical hits for whatever, like whenever that like duration is up, and you can switch to Kokomi and do like insane damage for that like short duration, that short bursty duration. Or maybe they release like an artifact set that makes it so that you increase crit rate or whatever, kind of like how the Blizzard Strayer kind of sort of increases crit rate, but maybe like a better version of it where you stack crit rate whenever you do elemental skills, or whenever you don't critical hit or whatever, you stack crit rate. And then in that world, Kokomi's kit becomes more and more interesting because of like this crit rate thing. There'll be like interesting building, like character building at that point. But I feel like a lot of people just like honed in on this aspect of her kit and just didn't like her because of it. But I feel like MiHoYo knows what they're doing, and well, at least I hope MiHoYo knows what they're doing, and there's just like, this is just like half of the what's being revealed. Maybe in the future they'll reveal more things that complement other aspects of things, like how Sucrose here, her elemental damage is pretty good, but she's still pretty squishy. So if you combo her with Zhongli, then she's, once you use her, or once you use Zhongli's shield, you can like blast out Sucrose's abilities pretty comfortably and pretty satisfyingly. Satisfactionally. But like there's a combo here that is available because of how these two characters are designed. But at this moment, there isn't really any complementary character in that sense to Kokomi, so that when MiHoYo does release a character like that, then the whole like picture kind of fills up and it becomes like oh, that's what they were going for kind of thing, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I should not be ranting about how I feel about the game when I'm actually trying to do the story. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, these characters put corrosion on you, so you have to watch your character's health pretty closely. The little puppers are just getting wrecked. But the big guy is like not being affected at all.
以断罪之名。
Oh, thank goodness for the shield. All 3 of those hit me.
深海的加护，修
Pay attention to her damage, even though they're not critting. It's like high for not critting. It's almost as if MiHoYo increased the amount of damage she does, like base damage she does, just to like balance out the fact that she doesn't crit. I don't know if that's true or not though, but that's how it feels like just by looking at the numbers.
天理长驱，
I was also in her ult form too at that point. Like right now, this is the damage she normally does, which is not as impressive. Which actually, no, it's actually still pretty impressive. 2,000 for a non-crit, non-buffed
海之约，
attack, and 6,000, 5,000 to 6,000 for ultimate, or in her elemental burst. I keep missing. I still keep after all these months of playing this game, I still mix up
就是超级风
bursts, like calling elemental bursts ults because of Overwatch.
确认安全距离。呀，嘿，
Oh, these guys are like major health sponges.
你的实力我姑且认可，此乃天道迷奸不。
Uh-oh.
别担心，
I think he needs
目若金汤，
some healing here. Come on, heal. He's actually losing more health.
再勇吧。呀，
Are they healing as well? Because I feel like I've done quite a bit of damage to them, but their healths are not
休养生息，
reducing.
长驱，
Or are they just like super health sponges?
拟造确认安全距离，吸附力测试确认安全距离。嘿，日夜换线。呼嘿呀，嘿呀，
Maybe I should focus on one.
吼呀，嘿呀，别担心，
聚收并蓄，此乃天道。
Alright.
吸附力测试就是超级风魔快，63
Alright, not too bad.
呀，嘿呀，哈，确认安全距离。呀，嘿，好，哈，呀，630，
天理长驱，
Oh, so glad that still hit him.
无相之风拟造，
It was about to just dash out of that field.
嘿呀，吸附力测试，呀，哈，嘿，好，
Okay, everyone is like chopped away. This feels like this has like the same like feel as when you're fighting through the Elite Four in Pokemon and like all your Pokemon are like slightly damaged and you're like, oh no, how am I gonna start the next fight? Should I start out with someone to sacrifice so that I can use a bunch of hyper potions on the other one so that they at least heal up and be able to fight? Or should I like gamble it and try and fight with like Pokemon with low health? But luckily Kokomi can heal out of combat to top them up slightly. No, that's not enough. Oh. Explosive barrels will not launch. Yes, please. Affected by electro nearby? What? If their opponent is affected by electro, explosions from these barrels will still cause the overload reaction, which will launch them. I'll take this one, sure. I think I have this, right? Does this heal too? No, it doesn't. Lame. Let's heal up our DPS guys first. I think Zhang Li, his health bar is a little bit misleading. Oh, there's people there. Since like you can see Sucrose has 12,699 health and it's maxed. Zhongli, even at his current state, has more health than Sucrose. Am I going the right way? Why is there people there? Kind of scared. Let's go this way first. Or randomly, nope. I don't like this one because it's just so random, even though like, and also you need to know the character's constellations to actually feel the benefit from it. Whereas like I don't have the time to actually go in and see which one of my characters actually got this buff. I'll take this one. Oh, no curse, very nice. I'm just gonna assume that the curse was on the that yellow card, and because I didn't choose it, I was saved. And it's because I was being smart, not because of luck or anything. How dare you even suggest that? All right. Hey boys, hey boys.
确认安
Come
全。
this way. Yes, yes, yes. Come this way. Yes, yes, yes. Come this way.
此乃天道。
就是超级风魔块，
No, no, Zhang Li, use your shield.
如磐石，
沧海之约，呀呀，哎，呀，休养生息。
Like, for me, Kokomi's like non-critical hits while she's in her burst is doing more damage than a lot of my other characters while they have crit.
收并蓄，
西弗里测试，
日夜换线，
呀，帮帮忙，
此乃天道。
确认安全距离，西弗里测试，嘿，超扩散态，深海的加护，哈，哎，呀，呀，以断罪之名，呀，
Ooh, ooh, got him. Ooh, got him. Oh, when you use, I don't really care about that. Electro damage bonus, sure. For Oz. And Fischl. We'll go back up. And then we'll visit that room with those two, like, treasure hoarders or whatever they were. I'm getting a little bit, more, like, careless with the chests now. Like, I'm, like, at the point where I'm like, I don't really care about them. They're not giving me enough to really make it worthwhile to look for them anymore. Owie! At least that wasn't a curse. It just hurt me dearly. Oh, hey boys! Is this a treasure room? Oh, it is. Hey boys, what are you guys looking for? Do you like fish people? I'm a fish person. Is Kokomi technically a fish person?
天理长驱，
Because she can like walk on water. I guess fishes can't walk on water.
08射锋单元，
I honestly have not seen any case where I would take advantage of
现身吧，
of Kokomi walking on water. Like that part of the criticism that the community had about her kit, I understand that part. Like Mona and Ayaka can do these crazy like swimming things, but for whatever reason Kokomi can't, and she's supposedly like this like water queen.
西弗里测试，确认安全距离，
And yeah, like I don't know why they didn't like, give her the ability to dash on water like they would Mona. I feel like that made way more sense than the short duration of her elemental burst letting you walk on water. Like, does anyone actually find a useful way to use that part of her kit? Like, you're never fighting on top of like water or anything. I guess when you're fighting against what's that spirit called? That water spirit? This water spirit up here. There are areas where you want to, I don't know. You don't have to walk off the platforms. Or when the platforms disappear, it's really easy to like just not fall off. And even if you fall into the water, it's like whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, I can't really think of a way for standing on water. Even if they design like a fight where there's like a big pool of water in the middle. Like if she can just normally walk on water, then that might be an interesting aspect to the battle, to the fight, or to the combat. but having her have the ability to stand on water for what is the duration of this thing? For 10 seconds, that doesn't seem like you can really do anything with it. Unless there's like a boss fight in the future that just makes it so that the burn phase is like for 10 seconds and you get like a bigger DPS if you were standing on water and you're close by or whatever. I don't know. I can't really think of it. That I don't have enough of an imagination to figure out why MiHoYo decided to do that, to design Kokomi with that aspect, to be able to walk on water for 10 seconds. It's not useful for exploration, it's not useful for combat, and I can't think of anything in the future that they can add to the game where that becomes useful. Yes, this is the way. Alright, I don't need this. No, I don't. Boss time.
6308射锋单元，嘿，
Break all your pots. Oh yeah. Decisive encampment. Oh no, it's that weird samurai guy. Here, have a rock. Oh, that did nothing. Oh right, he has like this stupid animation of coming to life, which is he's invulnerable the entire time.
肌肤力测试，
一如小姐所愿。
超扩散态，6308射锋弹，嘿，
安如磐石，
沧海之约，
Get him, get him.
呀，嘿，哎呀，确认安全距离，好呀，好，
I can't say this enough.
嘿呀，
I'm so glad they did not put a timer on any of these challenges. In the past, I've complained many times about how the timer just ruins the... Like, I'm fighting comfortably, but just because I don't have the DPS for it, I'm being punished.
拟造，肌肤力测试，嘿，好，
Don't hurt me, bro!
安如磐石，
帮帮忙，确认安全距离，嘿呀，呀，嘿呀，嘿，好呀，好，嘿，
No, don't hurt me, bro. Whoa, I don't think I've seen that attack before. A bunch of skulls swirled around me. Or masks?
深海的加护，嘿，嘿，哈哈，哈，呀，嘿，呀，
天理长驱，固若金。
炙夜换线，肌肤力测试，呀，嘿，嘿呀，超扩散态，好，休养生息，嘿呀，
Oh, the elemental damage.
嘿，确认安全，
Reactions.
6308射锋单元，
Zhongli's shield just, is so like...
天动万
It
象，
makes the game easy mode. Because the most problems with most other characters' shields isn't how much damage they can take, it's the duration on them. They like last maybe like 10 seconds or whatever, even though they can technically take more punishment. So you lose it because of the timer more than anything. Which, I don't know, incentivize you not to build them with the defense or the HP that they normally require.
肌肤力测试，
You might as well just make them DPSs too.
无相之风，拟造，
But Zhongli's last like 20 seconds.
此乃
And that is, it makes it so that you can get through this pretty comfortably with Zhongli's shield. Nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. Oh, I should take a sip of that coffee that I poured for myself. Is that it? I guess the story was done, technically. Reclaim. I don't have this done yet. Should I do this floor? But I've been recording for an hour. Actually, I'll invite Xin Yan. I guess one thing I need to showcase first before I do that is I already have her constellation maxed out. So if I go into wishes, I have 44. Yeah, 44 star glitter? Stardust? No, star glitter. I have 44 star glitter. So what I'm thinking is if you invite her, you would get just like a free wish. So that should go from 44 to 49. So let's see if that's what happens. Send invitation. Boom. Yeah, converted. Yeah, okay. It's just like they pretty much just simulate you pulling her off the wish menu or the wish section, the wish banner, and it just converts it to 5 of this masterless star glitter. Now 49, which is very nice. And maybe I'll use up some of this currency. Yes, please. Bloop. Yes, please. Oh, would I be able to buy all of this? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, so close. So close. Just need 20 more of them. Okay. It was purely for challenge. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm kind of angry that I did that now. I thought there was going to be like some sort of grand conclusion to the story when we finish the entire thing. But this last section is just for challenge. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is not show that last section. So anyways, okay. How am I going to do this? Okay. I've actually recorded myself playing through the entirety of this last section, and it didn't bring any stories to it. So I'm gonna cut it out, or I have cut it out, the entirety of the thing, and yeah, I guess that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one, where I will do something. This is completed now, so I don't know what is coming up next. Probably another wish video, I don't know. Alright, that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. And subscribe for more, and goodbye.
脱水。